Hi, I'm Tu. I'm playing P. Luffy.
And I'm Henry, and I'm playing the wonderful Marco. So I think in the meta, Marco's maybe a decent
I think it's a good pick.
for OP10, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So we've already rolled, and
We've also cut.
we've also cut, yep. So I will be going first,
Yep.
and Tu will be going second.
Okay.
Let's go.
Good luck, my friend.
Yes, sir.
4, 5. So this is a straight mulligan.
Yeah, this is also a mulligan for me. There's definitely some things you want to look for going first in Marco.
Definitely.
Mainly on...
Same with P. Luffy. P.
Yeah.
Luffy is very straightforward, so you're looking for your curve.
100%.
Marco would be the same.
Yeah. You definitely want to see on 7 the white beard. That's like the big one.
definitely.
Yeah. Without that, it's a bit scary. And going first even more so.
Yeah.
Like it's even more important.
I think going first is going to be what dictates most of the match.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, whenever you play Purple Luffy, it's whoever goes first kind of has a lot of the
And with red in general as well.
upper hand. Yeah. Cut. Yes, sir.
There you.
Alright. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, alright.
Okay.
Alright,
All yours.
son, good luck.
Good luck, good luck.
You draw 1. And there is always an argument here to see if you want a leader effect straight off the bat, depending on your hand. And I will do that. A leader effect. So I draw 1.
Juicy.
And I get to decide if I put it on the top or the bottom. I think I will put this on the bottom for now. And I'll pass my turn.
No worries. So I'll draw 2 down. Draw a card for turn. See what I get. So no searches, unfortunately, so I'll just pass over to you.
Thank you, sir. 2 down. And draw a card. Alright. So a few small decisions to be made here. What I'll do is I'll first hit for 5 into the leader.
5 into lead.
Yes,
I think
sir.
I will counter out this one.
Yep.
1k.
Beautiful. And then I will play rest 3 to play Marco. So this is a new card from the most recent set. It's a blocker, and on KO, I get to choose one of my opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less and return to hand. So pretty decent early game against P.
Very
Luffy.
juicy, yeah.
Yeah. So I pass to you, sir.
No worries. Draw 2 down. Draw a card for turn. So I will use my lead ability. So I'll just tap that. Draw a card. I should have done the order correctly. So it's technically meant to be... Oh, I did. And then go 5. Oh no. 5 to lead. You never know. There could be triggers in there. There could be triggers in there.
You never know. I think to... Actually, I think I'll take this first one. Yep. So no trigger there.
Yep. And I technically kind of declared my move anyway by tapping the 5. So
Yep.
it's pretty obvious.
That's alright.
Then pass over to you.
Thanks, sir. 5 drop kid on 5 done for Luffy is a pretty strong turn. Draw a card. Okay. So look at my hand here. Interesting. So what I'll do is I will leader effect. So I'll draw a card.
Yep.
And then I get to put something onto the top.
Then you get minus 2k on the kid.
Yep. So I will put this card on the top. A minus 2,000 power there.
Yep.
So I guess we'll use
Which is
this.
a dice.
Yeah. We'll count down. I will swing 6 at your leader.
6.
Yes, sir.
6. So here I'll take damage.
Yep.
No trigger.
I'll rest 3 and I'll play Ivankov.
Oh.
Ivankov lets me look at the top card. If it's a 2 cost or less, I get to play that. So I will play the Monet.
Yep.
It's a great card there.
Great card.
Definitely very strong with the synergy with the Marco leader and what he wants to do.
Yep.
And then I'll actually swing 6 with a blocker here as well into your leader. Seeing as you took the first 6,
Yeah.
it kind of gives me the feeling that maybe you don't have a 2k counter.
I'll counter over 2k.
There you go. Very good. All right. And then I will pass to you. Good sir.
No worries. I'll reset the board. So this is only for the turn?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. So 2 Dawn here, draw for turn. Okay, so your marker will bounce anything if I try KO it.
Yeah, just a 4 cost though.
Yep. But he's also a 5k body, so
He
he
is
could
a
hurt
5K.
me overall.
That's right, yeah. And he kind of like, if you end up swinging into him now, he's kind of doing his job.
Exactly, he's blocking, that's what he wants.
That's right, yeah.
So, is he a threat to me? That's the thing.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
I mean, on this turn, usually P. Luffy likes to do one thing.
Yeah, he is
which is play Luffy Taro into, something.
That is correct. So I think the first course of action will probably be to go 5 to lead.
5 to lead, okay. I will 1k counter that with the Monet.
Yep. No worries. Go tap 7
Mm-hmm.
to play Luffy Taro.
Yep.
The standard move.
Yep.
-1 Dom.
Mhm.
But I get it back from Kid's ability.
Yes, sir.
And then I'll play Izora.
Ooh, nice.
So that gives me 5.
Mhm.
Search for Straw Hats. And in this case, I'll take the Luffy Taro.
Nice.
And then, this is the interesting part. So you still got quite a bit of hand,
5 cards, yeah.
5 cards in hand. I know that your curve is going to become stronger right now, so I feel like I do have to apply some bit of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Your marker can rest my Zoro. So that's the
Can bounce it, yeah.
Yeah, I'll bounce it,
You
sorry.
bounce
Yeah.
it into your hand, yeah.
So I'll go 7k to lead.
Yep, so I'll take that one. Yep, no trigger.
And pass over to you.
Alright. Alright. Refresh. 2 Dawn. 2. And draw a card. Alright. Interesting situation we have here. Alright. So I obviously need to start dealing with this board before it gets too rowdy. I think I have a way of doing that. So what I'll do is I'll rest 7
Oh, Whitebeard.
for the Edward Newgate. He allows me to put 1 rested Don on a leader of character, which I'll put on my leader here.
Yep.
I will then use leader effect and give Luffy Taro minus 2,000.
Yep. So we'll just go count down.
So I will put this. I will put this. Actually, no. I'll put this on the bottom. Yeah. So he's now 6. And this is the power of the early Monet.
Yeah.
Is now I can rest the
Move
Monet.
2 Don.
That's right. Give another minus 1,000 here, so he's now 5, and move 2 Don to a character or a leader as well. It's an interesting conundrum here, because I want... If I put the 2 on the Ivankov, it gives me pressure, so I will do
I
that.
think that is probably the better move.
Yeah, so I'll put 2 Don under Ivankov there.
Just an extra swing to chip at hand.
That's right. This is the good part. Now I can rest his effect and KO the Luffy Taro.
Oh no, my Luffy Taro!
That's right. I can swing 6 at your leader with Ivankov, and because I have 6 or less cards in my hand, I get to draw the card on top of my deck.
Yep.
So I'll draw that.
So I know another 6 and a 5 is coming. So
That's right. A possible 6 or 5. 6 and 5.
So in this case, I will take damage.
Mm-hmm.
No trigger for this one.
Yep. So I will swing 6 at your life with my leader.
Yep. So I will go 2k counter.
Yep, brilliant. And then there's always an argument here whether I swing this blocker or not, but I think I'm going to keep it up.
So I think you
yeah,
have to.
2 life I want to keep him up, plus I also want to make sure he can't swing over this new game.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
I'll pass to Young.
Okay.
Plus he always has to swing with Zorojuro first kind of to negate.
Yeah, to negate that.
That's right.
Otherwise, you just block with it
And
he
bounce
goes back.
Yep.
So draw for turn. So let's see here. That Newgate is a problem.
Yeah.
Is a problem.
Specifically with the Monet as well, because effectively I'm minusing 3,000 every turn
Yeah.
with the leader and the Monet's effect, which is very powerful.
Very powerful. So I think I might have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So my play this turn is to tap 2.
Mm-hmm.
to play Gamma Knight.
Yep, very good.
Minus 5k onto
Yeah.
What
So
is-
he's, let's say 3k.
3k, yep. Leaving me with 7 Don open. So then I will go... Oh, sorry, and 1 goes back from Kid's ability.
Yep.
So technically I'm on 8.
Yes, sir.
I'll go 5 to wipe it.
So, 2 might have made a little oopsie here. Given that I could block this and bounce the Zorojuro.
Yeah. Or
Which-
did I?
Yeah, did he? Exactly right. Do I conserve the block here? It's a lot of value. Because then he could swing with the Kid. Which... You know what actually I'm going to do? I'm going to block
Yep.
and I'll bounce the Zorojuro back to
Fair
your
call,
hand.
fair call.
The fact that Zorojuro doesn't have count actually makes me make that. I feel like that's a bit of a better play.
I think, yeah. I should have swung with him first, technically, to make use of him, because he's going to get bounced anyway.
That's right.
But it should be alright. 6 into wipe it.
6 into 3. So I need 2 2Ks to keep this alive. 7 Don gives him the element of playing a Luffy, which I know he has because he searched it.
Yeah.
It also gives him the Sanji as a rush, which is another scary target. I think in this instance, the saving the Newgate is worth it. So I'm going to give you 2 2Ks.
Yep, no, that's a fair call. So I will play tap 7.
Yep.
The Luffy Taro.
Yep.
Back into the Zoro.
Yep, nice.
So -1. Draw 5. 3, 4, 5. And I'll grab a Sanji.
Nice.
2k. Sanji 2k. And then tap 1 to play long.
Yep, nice.
So this one's full search.
Mhm.
And then I'll take a 9 cost Luffy.
Nice, very good.
And then over to you.
Alright, thank you, sir. Alright, let's just stand on my characters. This goes away. Get the 2 done. And drop. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so... Interesting spot here, I think. I think keeping this Newgate alive was the right play.
Yeah, because now you can remove the Luffy Taro again.
That's right. What you know. Is there a world where I try... I mean, ideally I'm trying to clear everything.
Yeah.
Might not be possible.
And you don't have a 2k at least and a rush in hand.
That's right. The 9 cost is pretty... The 9 cost Luffy is very strong. I think it's really just resting 7 for another new game.
Very nice, very nice.
Giving Idon here. Again, I'm going to activate leader effect, -2000 on the Luffy.
So just put that down to a 6.
That's right. I'm going to put this card at the bottom.
Yep.
I am then going to use the Monet effect
Yep.
to give 2 Don to my Ivankov
And I assume
here.
it's going to be the Luffy Taro as
That's
well.
right, yep. The one I just played, I will
Pop it.
pop it, yep. I will then swing... This is an interesting conundrum. I'll swing 6 at the Kid, and I'll activate the effect, so I draw a card.
Yep. 6 to the Kid.
So,
And then you do have another 8 and a 6. Or well, potential. You got 2 more
potential,
as well.
yeah.
So I think here I'll give you a 1k.
I was swing 8.
Yep. And I know that's going to have to go through.
Yep. And then I will rest 2 for a Duval.
Oh, a blocker.
A blocker that allows me to search the top 3. Well, not search, but look at the top 3 and rearrange them how I like.
Very nice, very nice.
Very nice indeed. Let's do it this way. And then I will pass my turn to you.
Alright, your leader?
Oh, leader hasn't swung.
Yeah,
of
leader
course.
hasn't swung.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Thank you too.
No,
I was
all
swinging, 6 at life. 6 at life, 6 at life.
It's all good. So I took care of the Sanji I had earlier.
Yep, very good. And I passed to you.
Reset the board.
This is where the Market X gets quite powerful, given it has the new gates on board.
Yeah. Okay.
It allows like you to KO any 7,000 power character
Let's see
with
here.
your leader effect.
I don't think it's worth playing that card there. So okay. I may have to either try to pressure you down. You do have the blocker, 2 life, and quite a bit of hand.
5 cards, yeah.
My body's strong enough to hit your board. I don't think it's worth it. Maybe.
Yeah. Interesting position for P. Luffy here.
Yeah. Okay. So I think the first. So one of them will go through. Okay. So 5 into Monet.
I think at this point, yeah,
She's done her job.
She's done her job. She's
Done
been
her
very
job.
powerful for me, very useful, which is great.
So I will go 6 into lead.
6 into leader. Knowing he has the 9 cost, I will go ahead and give this a 2k.
Yep. I will be doing the 9 costs.
Yep.
So 9 minus $1.
So,
Draw a card.
card, very good.
Okay. Now you do have boxes. There's no point. I think you just block out anyway.
I probably block this
Yeah,
swing
you'll probably block the
no
swing
matter
anyway.
what, to be honest with you.
So I still got lead anyway.
Yep, definitely, I'll block that.
Yep. And then pass over to you.
Yeah, brilliant. So yeah, we've gotten into this position now where Marco is ridiculously strong as a leader, I think.
Yeah.
Given that I have 2 new gates on the board, with my Imperial Vankov as well.
Yeah. So basically, he becomes an 8k, meaning that the white piece can just swing.
That's
If
right.
he wants
Or
to-
there is some shenanigans that I could do to become even more painful. Yes, and I think we will show that now.
Oh.
A very strong card from way back in the day.
Yes, it's a. You got it. You
Cost,
got
that's
it.
right. So -3 on both.
So
Here?
I'll just do going counting up because the dice only goes
Yep.
to 6.
Perfect.
And this one I'll count.
That's right. And then, yep, I will leader effect to bring that one down to -5. So I'll draw this card. I think at this point I can put this at the bottom. Not required.
He's cleared my Luffy.
That's right. Now I clear the Luffy.
Yep. So Luffy is gone.
Yes, sir. I actually
He my Zoro as well.
swing the Ivankov into the Zoro, so he needs it and draw.
Yep.
Very strong.
Here I think I will opt to.
I mean, it just depends if you. I think maybe throwing cards here is not the best, but it's up to you.
It
I
is
can
a
always just
swing.
effect.
Yeah.
to
that's
kill
right,
this.
Yeah. But you are still tapping it though, so it does prevent attack.
True.
I do know you have a rush from Ace.
A rush.
So I think the best
Yeah,
move is
3
to let him
swings
go.
left. Yeah.
So
Yeah. I think like the position right now is quite commanding for myself, which I feel happy about. So I think I'll swing 6 at life with my leader.
and I know you have a 7 and an 8, which can go more. So I do have to count out this one. So that's going to be a 2k.
Yep. I'll swing 7 at leader,
Yep. I will take the damage.
Mhm.
No trigger.
and I'll swing 8.
Oh, the pain.
Yeah.
Damage. No trigger.
Probably safely take that. I will now play another Duval. But to just safety. Marco has this weird situation where like you can get down to like no life and no thing else, and it gets really grim. My goodness. I will put it in this order. And I will pass to you.
This is very grim. Very
Yes.
grim. I don't think I can come out this one. So
Yeah, double Newgate on the board is pretty crazy. Being able to keep them alive is very strong.
So you do have 4 cards and a blocker.
Yes.
So even if the best play is to play a Rush Sanji, it's not enough.
Yeah.
A 7. Most I could do is
755.
755, which is easily countable.
Yeah, it just requires like what? 1 card, 2 cards?
Yeah.
1K, sorry.
Yeah, so I think that's game. This is my hand.
Yeah, a lot of defensive cards.
Yeah.
I guess you could possibly do this.
But I'll still lose.
Yeah.
Because if I play this with no Gangnam Giant,
Yeah.
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 So I can...
And I have 2 2Ks and a 1K.
Yeah.
I have another 7 drop. And
Oh.
the craziest thing is, the 4th 7 drop was coming up as well.
I think you'd rather keep the Divine Departure at that point.
Dude. Yeah, no, so I put that on the top because I
Yeah.
wanted to draw the Divine Departure. Such a good versatile card. And then my life was another 2K and the leader.
And
the
Marco.
Yeah, pretty much later. I'm testing out this Marco, and actually in that game it came in clutch.
Yeah. Well, I did make a misplay, so that
Just
was...
a small misplay on your end, yeah. I think though it does like give you something to think about as well when it comes to that.
So don't underestimate the Marco.
Yes.
Remember that it does bounce 4 costs.
4 costs, yeah. Which in this match, in the matchup against Purple Luffy, really is only, the Zoro
I think,
Juro.
the MVP of that whole match was most likely Monet.
Monet, yeah. Early Monet.
Moving that 2 on to turn that Vankov into a 6k means I have to give you a 2k each time.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm drawing a card with Vankov.
Yeah.
Which is just crazy strong. Crazy strong engine. But yeah.
What you could have done was swing into... Would you have done a swing into a 5k before you popped it with Whitebeard?
I could have.
Because that Whitebeard couldn't become a AK attacker.
True. Actually, yeah, that's good. That's a good call
so
out.
maybe...
No, that's a very good call
Because
out.
you do move the 2 on with the Monet anyway. So maybe you could do a 6k to bait a card, or they'll have to let it go, and then that 5k can be moved somewhere else.
No, it's a good call out actually. Yeah, good thinking. Awesome. All right, well, yeah, that is Marco going first. Very powerful, specifically when you get the new gates.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure we'll have some more Marco gameplay because I'm a big Marco stan. But
I'm a Luffy stan, so-
yeah, exactly right. And I also love Luffy, so there's a chances you'll probably see us roles reversed eventually.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'm sure we'll see you again in the next one.
Thank you.